Hey everybody, Corey here. Hope you're all doing well. What's up, Mastermind? How's it going? I did not wake up at 9. I woke up a little bit earlier. Got myself a fresh haircut. It's 10:23 right now. Want to play a game? $10-1. Dang. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. It happens. You'll get over it. You'll do better next time. Yeah, it is a bit of a grind, but the most important thing is you have fun playing. If you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. It's fun to win, it's not fun to lose, that's for sure. I guess we'll start off with the random blitz game. Actually, let's make it a little bit shorter. Okay. Alright, we got Crazy Burn 7 from Brazil. We'll go for an Aliekin. Okay, bring out the pony. Protect the pawn. Unpin. Castle next. I guess we go for that. Aryan. Yeah, I'm an American citizen. That looks fun. This. That. It's kind of a trade. Let's just do this. Yeah. I guess I gotta take and allow that to get chopped off. But I can get some tempo. Maybe like that. Now I'm on the queen. Playing fast because it's a 2-minute game. Alright, we'll go here. And then probably back over here. Queen c4 does nothing. Let's go over here. And I guess we'll go here. I think that makes sense. Yeah, they were both defended. Okay, we'll do some trades. And then go here. I'm on the rook. Oh, really? They'll do this. Okay, let's sink in the rook. Get the queen behind it. Sure, yeah, I'll look at it after. Okay, let's pile on the attack. Let's go here. I guess this. Kind of a waiting move. We'll go here. Okay, at this point we have to take. They push, that's fine with me. want to go here. Hit that pawn. Queen will go there. Let's sink in the king. Protect some key squares. Hitting that pawn. They defend very, very nicely. Let's push. Push again. It's kind of a locked up position. Tough to make sense of it. See if they want to trade off the queen. I don't think they will. This is kind of steering towards a draw. But maybe I can make some magic happen over here. Here and there, maybe get a passed pawn. No, he's not stream sniping. He's a random viewer. Not even a viewer, just a random person. Alright, let's go here. We'll go there. And I think we're okay to start coming in with our king. Go around town. Bring it around town. Okay, we can't take, but maybe we can get away with this. Little scary. Let's take. Uh-oh. That was a dumb move. Queen's just gonna happen. Yikes. Check, picking up that pawn. I am toast. But maybe there's gonna be a stalemate or something. Never resign. What are they doing? Queen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Okay, but maybe I can flag them. They have 3 seconds to checkmate me? I mean, come on. What are the odds of them doing it? There we go. We got a draw. That's why we don't resign. There we go. Yeah, I probably could have snatched the queen earlier for a draw, but it was a bit of a mess there. But yeah, we saved it. That's why we don't resign. So I'll throw one draw on here. Do analyze. Okay. Okay, I guess that's good enough. Yeah, I was winning here. With this. Apparently. Or not winning. Wait, here I was better? Oh wait, no, black was better. Where was white better? At this point. Oh, I could have took the queen. Dang. C queen c4. Queen c4 where? Queen c4 would be that square. Probably earlier. Hey, Blam. Are you talking about this move here? Queen b5 maybe? c4 really doesn't do much. At some point. Hey, did you? Earlier, okay. Earlier when? Oh, here. Queen, it does say it's best, but they could just go here to defend. Oh no, because of this? Okay, then the knight will move. Then what? Oh, the queen would be hanging. That would be a pin. Okay, but it's saying it could do... What move? Knight c to e7 like that. If I take rook a to b8, if I get greedy and take this pawn, rook a8 and the queen is almost trapped like that. Yeah, it's a pretty good move. All right. I think the Jew is up next. I think the person first in the queue is an old person from yesterday. Yeah, Evan Ahmed. He was the last person I played last time. Okay, did you? Liam DeGrease. You'll send me the invite? All right, just make sure it's an unrated game. Cool. Here we go. Good luck. We'll go for it. 2 knights against the Caro. We'll go queen e2, defend that knight. We take. This is all mainline theory stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. Usually knight here would happen. Okay, f5. Interesting move. It does blast open this diagonal. Let's just move our queen somewhere. The question is where. Maybe here makes sense. Let's do that. Halloween Gambit. I don't know the Halloween Gambit, so I can't play it. Pointing at this f7 square. I can somehow get like a knight here, maybe that. This move is kind of cute. Here looks kind of nice. Knight here would be the only thing though. But I guess I could just move it. But this is a threat. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's just duck the queen. What a game we have. Okay, that protects stuff. I'm gonna add some pressure. Actually, maybe this first. To play d4. I guess knight can come to d3. I'll scoop it up though. Well, that's a blunder on my part, but I have this. Hitting the queen and the knight. That's my saving grace. No, Ayush, it's not resignable. They should click the resign button. They just blundered their queen. Let's go here. That is a good thing to know, Arya. Longest game I ever played was probably 6 hours. 24K all day in a tournament. All right, let's go here. Bro needs to learn how to play chess. Yeah, don't we all? All right, let's go here. And I guess we can get our queen active. Okay, we just push Ori's there. Let's push up. And let's push up again. If they take, that bishop behind falls. If they push, we take it. If they do nothing, we take it. All right. Give me that. If rook takes, I can just move over here. Now I'm on the rook. We're going to do some more trades. All right, we'll go here. Okay. Let's just move over here. Tickling the bishop, tickling the knight. There's some pressure going on. They blunder the bishop. This is a mate threat. I'm also threatening to kick out the knight and then checkmate over here. And this is kind of crushing. Thanks for throwing me some likes. Appreciate it, whoever you are. All right, they're going to run out of time. Yeah, this is a winning position. Good game. All right, we get our first win of the day on the books. Hey, what's up, Zenith? You're next. Easy win, keep going. Hell yeah. Thanks, 24K all day. Appreciate you. All right, Zenith Official. I think I have your username somewhere. It just might be Zenith-Official. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, we'll give you a 5-minute game. A little bit more time to think. Our last game, you made an early blunder. It was kind of an uneventful game because of that. Sent you the challenge. Good luck. All right, here we go. We have a 5-minute game. All right, they're going for an Eliekin. We hit the knight right away. They move it. We'll just go here. Let's see where they move it. The Eliekin is a very dangerous opening if you don't know what you're doing. If you're not careful, like if you go here, your knight could get trapped. All right, the game got aborted. I don't know why. I guess because you didn't move in time. Oh, for sure, 24K. If I played 50 games with Magnus, definitely that would help. Especially if he can talk while he's playing. All right, what's going on, Zenith? Knight d5? Yeah, knight d5 for sure. It's the main line. I would play like d4 or something, and then usually this I would take here, knight here. We have like a normal chess game. But yeah, that's the best. Okay, here we go. Gukesh or Fabiano? Gukesh. Even though Fabiano beat him. I kind of feel bad. He looked very upset when he lost. He had his head down like this. But I think Fabiano had a better... I'm sorry, I'm not Fabiano. Magnus had a better reaction when he lost. Bang! He gets up. So many people made memes out of that. I saw one that was an AI generated version of that where Magnus starts actually like fighting Gukesh. Too funny. Yeah, Ariane, that's what I'm doing. If you want to sub to me, I'll play you too. Just do !join and you'll be in my line. That's a free night. Don't know what that move's all about. All right, let's castle by hand and enjoy the extra piece. We have very nice center control here. Let's move the king. And it's just as if I castled. Keep developing. What's up, Visna? Nice to meet you. Let me know what your chess.com username is. My rating? It's 1951. In the middle game, do you ever get confused and don't see the right move to play? Oh, all the time. Chess at the end of the day is a guessing game. You just have to make the best guesses better than your opponent. Let's go with this. How long have I been playing? Since I was 14, so maybe 11 years, give or take. I learned when I was in high school, when I was a freshman. Alright, let's sink in the knight over here. Hits the bishop, hits the pawn. Excellent square. It can't be kicked out away by another pawn. So this is what's considered to be an outpost. I would love to chop off that bishop, now that I really think about it. What's up there, man? Magic. Hope all is well. Alright, they move it away. They don't want me to take. Reasonable, but I think I can chop off this pawn. Is that greedy? Might be greedy, but I'm going to do it. Because why not? Free pawn. And we'll just go back to where we were before. The world would be a better place if everyone played chess, yeah. I think so. It'd be nice if world problems can be solved over a chess game. Alright, let's go over here. Like, imagine if Trump was playing Putin in chess to figure out what's going to happen with Ukraine. Let's go here. So he won't have the bishop pair anymore, probably, if he takes. So then rook takes. Then bishop here, though, and my rook is a bit awkward. No, but then my knight would be able to take. So my rook is not getting trapped anytime soon. I think I'm okay. I'm in Florida. Yeah, pretty much exclusively the Caro. That's right. It's such an OG opening. Alright, let's just move the rook back. Let's go over here on a light square. There's a dark squared bishop, so I want to keep my pieces good. Let's move the knight back. If they take, knight takes, I'm on the queen, I'm on the bishop. Oh, cool. That must mean you're in Georgia. Alright, let's go here. Tickle the rook. The rook is going to come down. And then maybe I'll take. Open things up a bit. We're going in for the hunt. Let's go. What to do? Tricky. I guess this makes sense so that they're connected. They're going there. That allows for this. That's a hole on d5. I'm going to plug that hole with my knight. And maybe chop off the bishop. I think chopping off the bishop makes sense. Yeah, let's do it. And then we'll come here. If they take with the pawn, this doesn't bother me because it's protected by the queen. So I can't take here because of queen here. So let's try just moving the bishop away. You're worse than endgame? I would recommend Jeremy Silman's Complete Endgame course. It's a book. They have a version of it on Chessable, but the book is good too. It helped me out a ton. Helps you get some endgame fundamentals down pat. I'm just up a clean bishop here. And it's approaching the endgame. Alright. Let's offer a trade. And it protects the bishop still. I don't think they're going to do the trade because they're down material. So the queen will have to move. And then that gives me an extra tempo to get my rook involved. They do take. Wow, I'm a bit surprised. This makes my life a bit easier without queens on the board while being up a full bishop. I'm simply going to play rook d8, pick up some pawns, and have an easy game. Very, very pleasant position. That's a free pawn. Do you think chess has deeper meaning purpose besides just being a board game? Yeah, you could make a ton of meaning out of it. Analogies to life, decision making, consequences. There's a lot to it. If they're not careful, here, king here, and then this could be a potential mate. They do have a rook that can block right now, though. And they abandoned, aka rage quit. So we get the dub. Chess reflect intelligence. I think if you're intelligent, you're more likely to be a good chess player, but I don't think the two have such a correlation that a lot of people that don't play chess think that it has. I know a lot of dumb people that are really good at chess. How often do I go live? I try to go every day. All right, who is up next? Have I lost a game yet today? Off stream, yeah. Zenith we just played. Some of my high-rated best friends are the biggest city. Yeah, my point exactly. Guess where I'm from? Ooh, we have a sub. On Vu. Thanks for subbing on. Alright, Visna. Visna, what is your chess.com username? Oh, yours Veshko. Okay. We have an 1802 in the chat, guys. No, Magnus is pretty smart. He's a good businessman. He definitely has a lot of intelligence. And I watched a documentary on Magnus, and when he was at a very young age, he was into geography, and he memorized like all of the capitals of all of the countries in the world. You got to be pretty intelligent as a kid to do that. My play style, here's how I would describe my play style, 24K. Very solid, very fundamental, sticking to the core fundamentals, like developing towards the center, bringing out my pieces, castling early, and just waiting for my opponent to make a mistake. After they make a mistake, I'll abandon the fundamentals to capitalize on that mistake. Let's swing the queen around. We'll go here and then here. You're fine. I got your challenge, but I don't know if you're in my queue. You have to do !join, and then when it's your turn, you play. Let's swing it around. Why not? All good stuff. All right, I think here it makes most sense to take. Or I could be... No, my queen's almost getting trapped if I don't take. I could also move back, but that's kind of silly. Why would I go here in the first place just to go back? Let's chop it off. Oi! I plundered a queen. Oh my god. Yikes. Guys, I made such a bad move. Plundered a queen. Oh my god, guys. What the heck? The boat has gambit. I don't think that playing bots or AI is beneficial in any way. Because they're going to make mistakes or play imperfectly. If they play perfectly, it's like playing against a wall. But when they make mistakes, it's not like how a human would make a mistake. Yeah, I blundered a queen. What am I doing? I get a piece for it, though, so I get some counterplay. I guess it was stupid for me to swing the queen around. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I don't want to trade, but I guess I'll do this. Why not? Here, there. Bring out my bishop. This is just a losing game. Do you think bot rating is equivalent to human? No, I do not. Yeah, it's pretty clear my opponent knows what they're doing. I'm gonna resign. We get a big loss. Huge loss. That was so stupid of me to blunder the queen. What a great network connection. Good games. Was losing anyways. Yeah. Good game. Can you play with Kuda CBI? Yeah, I can play anybody. Just get in line. I think it was equal if we just traded. Yeah, maybe. But once I lost the queen, there was no point in continuing. No one's in my queue right now. Irfan maybe wants to play. Or whoever. No one's in my queue right now, though. Who wants to be in my queue and play me? Come on, guys. There's 21 of you in the chat. Someone wants to play me. Kuda CBI, maybe? Just do exclamation mark join. Give me your chess.com username. We'll have a game. I prefer in real life chess for sure. I like looking at it in a 3D perspective so that I can really sit there and focus and not have to look at a screen. And also there's a different, like there's more of a social aspect too when you're playing in real life. You can actually see the reaction of the other player, even if they like try to hide it or whatever, and you can kind of get tells on like if your move bothered them or if they were expecting it or if you throw them off guard. Those additional tells you don't get from playing online. Even if you're very good at trying to hide yourself and do a poker face. Do I ever play against viewers on Lichess? I can. I'm not bound by chess.com. I just don't because that, like, I'd have to adjust my screen settings. Like, I don't know. I could do Lichess and hit play. Play, create a game. Like, my board might be off. That's the only thing. But I prefer chess.com. I think it's just better. I did hear that Lichess came out with a beta app that's supposed to be better than the app that they currently have. Does really nobody wants to play me? Huda CBI, Man, Magic. Can we challenge again? Yeah, we can play again. No one's here, so may as well. Let's run it up. Okay. Let's do it. All right. Time to lock in. We have Sicilian. We're going for a Moscow. Fitting because he's from Russia. So we go for a Moscow. Let's take castle. And we'll play c3 and try to break open the center with pawn to d4. Oh, I forgot to put... Oh, wait, no, I think I put the loss on. Yeah, we're good. Gotta keep honest with my record. Or lack thereof. We'll go here to stop knights from coming over here. I can't believe I blundered my queen like that. Aryan, do exclamation mark join in the chat, just like how Visna did earlier. And let me know what your chess.com username is, and I'll play you next. As long as you're subbed to my channel. That is my only condition. And that you give me a like if you can. Thank you for the likes. They help the stream, they help the channel, and it doesn't cost you a penny. I want to play like queen d2 to connect my rooks and connect the bishop with the queen. Maybe bishop h6 in some lines are good. So yeah. They are taking their sweet time. Maybe I could think about e5 at some point. Hey, what's up, Grace? Interesting move. Can we not just take, though, and be up the pawn, removing the defender of it? If they try taking, I could take here, and then I'm on the rook. Okay, let's go here. I think I win the pawn. What was that move all about? Not too sure. But they are threatening a move like that at some point, which is kind of annoying. I think we need a move. Yeah, no, I think they're going to win the pawn back because this e6 move is annoying. All right, let's just accept the fact that they're going to go here and just develop a rook. Let's go here. You mean join the channel? I mean, type in the chat !join because I have a bot that looks for that command and then it puts you in line. To make it fair for everyone. Do the ! first, not last. Alright, we're equal on material, so this is going to be a fun endgame. Pawn to f3 next. There you go, just like that. Okay, let's go here. See if they want to trade or whatever. You're wondering what that bot thing was? Yeah, it tells me who's next. Alright, let's go here. And maybe get my king in. Boom, boom. What's up? Chess with Samarth. Hi, Grace. We'll go here and there and see what they want to do. Yeah, let's go here. Boom. Equal position. Not too worried. Okay, we block. Go there. I kind of want to try for that. Okay, let's take and go here. Maybe rook b1, pointing at that pawn. Okay. Let's go here. Hit the pawn. The pawn moves. Let's try this. Get the knight active. That's a good move. That's a good move, and I can't protect. But I can go here. We'll make some fireworks happen. They could take this pawn, though. They could take this one or that one. They can have their pick. Background music. What kind of music should I play, though? And I don't know how to set that up with my stream so it could hear. And there's the whole copyright thing I have to think about. All right, let's go here. In there. And now he's going to fight to promote that pawn. I'm going to fight to try to stop it. So I know that rooks belong behind past pawns. Let's see what to do. Let's go here. The rook could actually just go here and pick up these guys. That is a little annoying. 4 against 2. I have no chance. My opponent is just too good. Some chill music or meditation music. Yeah, maybe I'll pull something up on YouTube. Maybe they blunder and they don't see that my king is attacking their rook. Yeah, not a chance. I'm going to still try to make it annoying for them, but I think I'm lost. Just down 2 pawns. It's too much to be down by. No, Grace. No accusations. I don't think so at all. He's just better than me. I'm being outplayed. If he was cheating, it would not be this close. I would just get smoked with no chance. I guess we have to take. We'll go here. This is getting really bad. Here. Maybe I'm gonna sneak in. Nope. I'm just toast. Completely toast. But we could try for this. And there. Okay, I resign. I know he knows how to checkmate me with the king and rook. Okay. 2 losses. 2 wins, a draw, and a loss. Yeah, no chance of cheating there. No way. Good game. You're not familiar with the Moscow. I mean, you should know it. It's your own country. That's like if there were an opening called America Opening, I wouldn't know what it is. Gotta know it. You at least know the Petrov, aka the Russian opening. Alright, we just played Visna, so let's do next. Oh, you know of the opening, just not really know it so well. Okay. Yeah, that's right, 24K. Murica. Alright, Grace. Here we go. Time to play. We got some friend requests. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, here we go, Grace. How often do I switch openings? I don't. I have a set repertoire and I just do it every time. I don't really switch around much. Alright, we have a Caro Khan. Let's go for an advanced variation. This is the... Oh, there's a specific name for it, named after 2 people. I forget the name of it. Okay, I think we take... And let's go with this. Ever heard of the Hungarian dragon? No, I have not. Haven't heard of that one. I'm gonna try for that. And I don't mind if they take the knight, because I could take here and then play bishop g7. Let's go for this. Okay, let's do it. And maybe like rook g8, go for some attack. Okay, let's try going that way. Maybe open up some stuff. You ever went into a flow state and went on a solid run, like flawless victories? Yeah, it's happened. For sure. Let's go here. Thanks for the likes. RCB, welcome. All right, they're coming in with the queen. Let's go with this move. I don't know where that queen's going. Everything's defended. This move, I can just move here or something. I would love to go here, open up the bishop, and have a rook here so that I can go here. Can you explain ELO? The better you do, the more ELO you get. The worse you do, the more you lose. Different organizations have different ways of calculating ELO. Alright, that looks like a free piece and pawn. So we take back with the queen. Maybe castle queen side. I think that would be logical. I do have a loose pawn though if I do that. So maybe not yet. This pawn here is loose, but if they take... Okay, they don't. Let's see what to do. I think we push. Get this bishop opened up. All right, that's a rook. That is a rook. Now we could go check, but eh. You know what? Yeah, check. I'm doing good, RCB. How are you? Could I castle here? I can castle. Wow. The question is, should I? Hell yeah, I should. Never too late to castle. Bishop takes. I could go here and get a tempo. No, it's not possible for an average player to beat a GM. That's like saying, is it possible for an average player to beat an NBA player? No. No, it's not. This is checkmate here. Good game, Grace. You played pretty well. GG. All right, next up, it might be Aryan. I see the challenge. Let's see if it is. The challenge just went away. Oh yeah, it is. All right, here we go. I don't know if this actually is a rated challenge. So no, I'm not going to do a rated game, but I have your username, Aryan X Class. I'm going to challenge you. I'm just going to make sure I have this written down for next time so that you don't have to keep giving me your username. Okay. Challenge. We'll do a 3-minute. I sent you a challenge. All right, good luck. Yeah, theoretically it's possible, but yeah, chances are... I think even 0.01 is too high. That's literally saying 1 in 1,000 games, an average player will beat a grandmaster, and that's just so not true. What makes GM so good? That they're exceptionally well talented, and they start from a very early age, and they put in the work. It's the combination of all of that. And you can say the same thing for like why anyone at the top level is that good. Raw talent, and they're just that damn good. Yeah, Josh, that's more like it. That is more like it. No, I don't aspire to be that elite because I'm realistic about my talent and potential. I can never become a grandmaster. All right, let's go here. Hit the queen, hit the bishop. Let's take it. And we'll develop the knight. Maybe here. That's a fork. That is a beautiful fork. Yeah, not to be a grandmaster. To be a national master, maybe that's a more realistic goal, but not grandmaster. No, there's like no chance. Yeah, I aspire for national master. I think that's way more realistic than grandmaster. Yeah, to have a goal of to be a grandmaster is just a little bit delusional. We'll go here. Threaten to take and do a trade. I didn't want queen taking the pawn too, so. Yeah, RCB, I can do a 5-minute game with you. Not a problem. Let's go here after queen takes and knight takes. This is a fork on these two rooks. And we have resignation. Good game, Aryan. Let's see who's next. Chess with Samarth. I think you challenged me before. Yeah, you did. All right, here we go. Chess with Gory versus chess with Samarth. Your mind's not working? Yeah, I don't blame you. Grinding Elo. Hey, Lindy. Good to see you. Yeah, only 2 GMs in the state of Georgia. That sounds realistic. I think there's only around 1,000 in the whole world. Yeah, I remember you, Lindy. I think we played before. You play Chess 3D app on your iPhone. Is that bad? Should I only play humans? I'm not familiar with Chess 3D, but I'm assuming it's like playing a bot. I would strongly recommend getting a chess.com account or Chess if you prefer. Try both if you want and get a vibe for it and play real people. You'll get a rating. You'll probably lose like your first bunch of games, but then your rating will be accurate to your level, and then it'll match make you against players of your own skill so that you'll win 50% of the time. And that's really how you get better. Slowly, slowly by improving. All right, let's go with this. Taking a look at that pawn. I ever played with a grandmaster? Yes, I have. I've played against a few. Amon Hambleton from Chess Bras. And also, do you guys know Sam Shankland? I've played him as well. All right, it's time to double up. Do you learn your opening or create it yourself? There's no way to create an opening because everything has already been studied. So you learn it. You also like freestyle a little bit when you're out of book, but for like openings and stuff, everything's pretty much analyzed for the most part. So this is not a free pawn because after pawn to b6, my bishop here is trapped. So we need to just make a waiting move, see what they go on to do. Sam, how did you get that opportunity? So Sam Shankland, I was in the Florida State Championship, and one of their side events was a simultaneous exhibition with Sam Shankland. So it was me and maybe like 20 other people that signed up for it. And so I was in a big room and played him. All right, these pawns are doubled and isolated, so I can play off of that. So I'm gonna just trade off everything and play on this weakness and see what I can do about that. So let's chop that off, get the king involved, and yeah, we'll go from there. They're gonna have to take. Probably they're gonna take with the bishop. Do you ever get burnt out and take a long break? I used to, but not anymore because I love chess so much. Maybe burnt out from like long tournaments. You played Alonso Zapata a couple of times. He's a grandmaster in Georgia. Beat him twice, but one game he played without a rook. Second game he played me with 30 seconds and 5 minutes. Wow. How'd you do in those games? I don't want to correct his pawns at some point, but something to keep in mind. Like, I can always play off of this. Maybe knight here, but then pawn here. Okay, I think I'm going to take. Bishop. Let's just start moving in for this idea. Pawn goes here, though. Yeah, that's a smart move. Let's go back. Maybe open it up. I think that makes sense. It temporarily corrects, but after knight here, it's a fork on this pawn and that pawn. And how are they stopping both? I don't think they are. This comes with a check, so they don't have time to take this pawn over here. If we go here and they try to kick me out, I can give him a fork, but if this, then that. Actually, I can do it. I can get away with this. Let's go here. Do we take? That's the question. I don't think it makes sense to take. I think it makes more sense to play a move like here, but then my knight is almost trapped. Let's instead go here. I think that makes more sense. Give my knight an out and maybe go to d5. Strong on d5. Okay, let's play this. And that. We have an extra pawn here. It's passed. We'll go there and maybe go up. Yeah, let's go up. Maybe give a check. We're up a pawn. I think it makes sense to take. Check. Check. I have 19 seconds. This isn't good. But they have 17, so I'm okay. Let's try to get a dub. Here. Fork, pick up that pawn. Give me that. And now this next. And I think I'm in time to collect here and then promote. Unless if they can get by and get some activity. Here. Here. I think they messed up. They messed up. They had a draw, but they misplayed that. And we get the dub. Oh my god, what a game. Alright, I'm going to close off my queue so no one new can join, and I'm going to play whoever's next. Yeah, good game chess with Samarth. Who is up next? Also, a book I recommend is Fundamental Chess Endings. Sounds like a good book. Is anyone even next? I'm pretty sure it's RCB. But why isn't it telling me yet? Oh yeah, RCB. RCB is Avishik 2. Alright, let's go to members. Search you up. Is anyone after that? Okay, this is gonna be the last game. Good luck. Avishik. Nice picture of the profile picture. I'm not sure what that says though. Get a Caro-Kann. Classical variation. We'll go knight f6. Challenge it. If they take, it doubles my pawns, but this is nothing to worry about because this will open up my pieces for easy development. So we'll go here and castle very quickly. Yeah, let's castle. There's rook e8, bishop g4, all solid stuff. Okay, let's back it up. Go here. They've ripped open their king side. If they ever castle this way, that'll be a huge target on their back with these overextended pawns. So I think, if anything, they're going to castle that way. They are attacking the bishop. I'm going to take, and we'll go here. Maybe reroute b6 over. Let's just chop that off. If bishop takes, we just defend. All of a sudden, I don't have doubled pawns anymore. Whoa, what is this? Are they sacrificing? Does that work? I don't think that works. I mean, come on. What are they doing? Can I not just go here and be fine? That's a very unsound sacrifice. No chance this works. They have nothing. Okay, they give a check. They give a check, but could I not go here and collect? I think we can. Let's do it. And let's take. And it's guarded by my queen. Let's go here. Add a defender. Okay, check. I just moved though. This way makes sense. No, sorry, Grace. And let's move over here. Hit the queen a bit. Queen takes, bishop takes. That knight is a bit loose. Ooh, that's a good move. That's a very good move. Dang. Didn't think about that. Because they could take back with their knight. And we're going to be down a piece, but we're actually fine. We're actually fine. Nothing to worry about here. I got this. Let's go here, save that pawn. Actually, the knight would have been trapped if I just moved the rook to c8. The knight would have nowhere to go. And we can't do it now because now the knight has an out. Let's just go here. We got two passed pawns we can work with. Okay, I'm in check, but I just simply move. Now this is a threat. How do they address it? Okay, I'm going in for the knight. They go here, I can just move. Uh-oh, this is kind of scary now. I have a cute trick. Nope, doesn't work. Because the knight can take. Alright, let's start pushing these pawns. Okay, they gotta be careful now. Let's go here, threatening this. Serious threat. And I'm also gonna push these pawns. So I should be okay. Okay, that doesn't do anything about this. Now they have to block and I take it. They have a serious weakness on their back rank. Dang. What a wild game. Thanks everyone for playing. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Take care for now.